Hey guys, it's Carlos Couture, aka Boy with Brushes. I'm actually posting a video about the things that I have in my makeup kit, kind of like my essentials, things that I think are very important to have, kind of like must-haves. So, um, we are going to start off with basically powders and bases that are in my makeup kit. I absolutely swear by Sheer Cover slash Sheer Coverage, the brand. I absolutely think that their coverage, obviously, is great, and their product is just really well, and they use a lot of minerals in their products, so I think it's absolutely great. I actually purchased this entire kit by phone. They actually had an infomercial. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I should have been sleeping. But they actually had an infomercial about their products. They're also very closely related to Bare Minerals. Now, when you purchase their kit, it actually comes with a moisturizing slash nourishing lotion for your face, and it actually comes with their a couple pods of their concealers. So this is one of their concealers. It's kind of like a little travel size one, and then you actually have like the actual pod, the actual normal size concealer, and it actually has both colors in there. Comes with a little mirror as well. So that's, oops, sorry, that's one of their concealers as well. And it actually comes with, a couple pods of their mineral, mineral powders, sorry. And they actually also do have a couple of their finishing powders as well, a part of the kit. So those are great to have. I absolutely swear by sheer coverage. I think they're absolutely great. Definitely something to have in your makeup kit. Very inexpensive. I believe I bought the entire kit for a good $35. It was a good investment. I know it's not too much, but I mean, it has helped out so much with my skin. So definitely, that is a definite must-have in your kit. Another thing is shadows. Now for shadows, I know a lot of you guys, when we were talking earlier about using less inexpensive products, I absolutely swear by MAC. I love MAC. I love all of their products. I love their pigments. I swear by it. It's also because I do drag, so I mean, you can't use CoverGirl to cover a boy. You kind of have to use some good stuff. So I do swear by MAC for those things. But now, another thing that I swear by is Bedhead. I use all of their hair products in my hair, but they also have a makeup line as well. I picked this up at Cosmoproof, and it actually is, it's a palette that has 8 colors. I swear I must use this like every day. It was $8 for the entire palette, and they have really good colors. I mean, they have one called Vanilla, they have a black, a natural, a copper, a peach, a brown, a wine, and a passion colored. You can kind of see those colors there. A couple of them are matted, and a couple of them are actually shimmered. So it's definitely a must-have to have in your makeup collection. Now, pigments. This is a MAC pod of pigment. Now this at MAC will run you about $20. I believe I picked this one up for like $19.50 or something like that. But it will cost you a good $20. For those of you that don't know what pigment is basically a loose powdered color. So a loose pigment, basically. So it's not like a eyeshadow where you kind of have to like, shake up your brush and get it onto it. It's very loose. I mean, you can see like it's kind of beaded a little bit because I messed around with it. But it's very loose. A lot of them are very shimmery once you spread onto the skin. But I mean, they're very, 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 very vibrant. And a lot of artists actually use it on top of a shadow to add more of a pigment color to it, add more of a punch, pack a punch into the eyeshadow. Now, when I was at the drugstore and I was looking at things that are closely related, I actually saw that L'Oreal had a high, it's called Hip High Intensity Pigments. Now, these pods will run you about $8 a pod. $7 to $8 a pod, and obviously you're going to need a couple more coats with these, but they are a little smaller and they are still pigments, so they are loose powders that you can add onto your shadows. I myself use pigments sometimes alone. I kind of put them on my brush, and if it's a lighter colored pigment like this, I actually use it in the inner tear duct to highlight that area, and under the eyebrow bone to bring up that eyebrow bone and whatever the word is, accentuate that eyebrow bone. So that's what I use most of my pigments for. If I'm doing drag or I'm doing stage makeup, I use pigments to definitely add another level of dimension to the makeup and just make it pop. Now, let's see, blushes. My favorite blush in my makeup kit is the Smashbox. It's called Radiance. It's such a beautiful pink. It's my favorite shadow ever, the best shadow I've ever purchased. It's made by Smashbox, and I think this cost me a good $23. Now, for those of you that don't want to go out to the store and purchase a Smashbox blush for $23, you can actually go to the drugstore and look at the L'Oreal Feel Natural collection. Kind of looks like this. It doesn't say blush on the front. I actually wrote that because they actually have their concealers actually come in the same packaging. So I had to write blush because I hate looking through my bag and opening a concealer when it should be a blush. But it comes in this like gray packaging like this, and when you open it up, comes with a blush brush as well as the blush and a little mirror. Now, the color on their blushes aren't as radiant or as pigmented, so you'd actually have to use a couple more layers of this as opposed to like the Smashbox or the MAC, where you kind of have to be light because they're so pigmented. But I know you can pick up a color that's very close to it. It's not going to be the same color, but it can be, you know, very similar. So definitely the L'Oreal Feel Natural collection is the way to go on blushes, I believe, if you're looking for more of a low-cost product. Alright, now, mascara. When you're looking for a good mascara for a low price, obviously you don't want to go to MAC or Sephora and pick up a mascara because you're going to be spending a pretty penny. But I actually use the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. It's the yellow and purple one. It's very thick in collagen. Very heavy in collagen, which means it's going to be thick. It's a great product. I mean, a couple swipes of this on your eyelashes, it's great. I mean, it dries pretty fast. The downside to it is that it can tend to be very clumpy, so you want to make sure that you spread and pull up very well, and don't really just put it on and pull away. You kind of have to shake your brush a little bit to make sure that your eyelashes aren't as clumpy. Sometimes I go in after and just fix them anyway. When I'm using false lashes, I definitely use this as a glue to glue my false lashes and my natural lash together. I think it works very well. So definitely the Maybelline Colossal Volume, I believe, is great, and it's also waterproof. So that's a great one. Finishing powders. When I was telling you earlier about the Sheer Coverage collection, they actually have a finishing powder, a part of that collection, which is great. I mean, I definitely use it as highlight under my cheekbone, on top of my cheekbones rather, and you know, just around the face to frame, to finish the face. But I actually also love the Signature Club collection as well. They have a great finishing powder. It's for all skin tones. It's great. I kind of use it as a bronzer as well because they have a darker color on the bottom, which you can see here is gone. I need to buy a new one. That's how much I love this stuff. But it's a built-in bronzer as well on the bottom, and the top is more of a finishing. So you kind of swivel in a circle direction and then just apply it onto the face. It's great. You put it everywhere all over the face, and it's just it's such a great finisher. Lashes. I swear by lashes. I love false lashes. I actually walked into Forever 21 the other day and I noticed that they had lashes for $1. Now, the Forever 21 lashes obviously aren't going to be lashes that you can wear on a daily basis over and over again. However, if you're looking for something that's a little more disposable, if you're going to be using lashes for a special event, or you know, just a day out around town, a special night, a birthday party, or a wedding, those kind of things, definitely go with the Forever 21 False Lash Collection. It's called Love and Beauty. They're $1 at Forever 21, and they're a great addition to your makeup kit. I love them. Another company that I swear by for lashes is Revlon. They have great selection in lashes. I mean, these are Thickening Chick. These, I believe, were $7 at Walmart. But it actually comes with a glue as well, so that's great. I mean, it was $7. I use the glue for other things as well, so kind of recycle that glue stuff. Now, for lip moisturizers and lip, just, like chapsticks and stuff, I swear by Burt's Bees. I think it's a great collection. It is a yellow chapstick. Actually, I have to go buy when I finish mine today. It's a great brand. I use their body washes and moisturizers as well. However, EOS, purchase this at Walmart. It's a great addition to your makeup kit. It's a great moisturizer. Kind of just, it screws on. It's like a, little circle thing. And it just, you just apply it shade onto the lips, or if you really feel like using a brush, you can use a brush. But it's a great, it moisturizes my lips great. I love it, and I swear by that as well. So that's it, ladies. Those are basically the must-haves and essentials to have in your makeup kit. Those are definitely things that I use sometimes on a daily basis when I'm working with my clients. So that's it for today. I will be posting a video tomorrow on actually applying foundation. So stay tuned, guys. Have a great night.